Arise, O compatriots, to honor the heroes who had adhered to the nation's core. Heroes whose voices and blood on the battlefield is a reminder of our country's current democratic dispensation. The persistent agitations for democracy fought by Moshood and Kudirat Abiola, Gani Fawenimi, Beko Ransome Kuti, Adekunle Ajasin, Abraham Adesoya and the likes did herald the restoration of civil rule in 1999. Arise, fellow countrymen, to salute the ever-resilient spirit of Nigerians who never backed down despite the hostility of the then military government. Nigerians who came out in masses to give their mandate to MKO Abiola in a historically acclaimed free and fair election on June 12, 1993. The effort of over 14 million Nigerians to exercise the civic responsibility was thwarted when General Ibrahim Babangida annulled the election on that day. Many of these harmless civilians were killed, jailed, shot at and permanently maimed by the armor-bearing military government and its instruments of oppression. Despite the hostility of the then military government, these dogged Nigerians refused to back down. For 25 years, voices of Nigerians who had voted MKO Abiola continued to ask for their mandate to be restored. These unsung heroes have benefited the least from the struggle, yet they are the real champions of today's democracy, however, long forgotten. Comrade Akinola Orishabemi was one of these ordinary Nigerians. He was a personal assistant to late Kudirat Abiola. On July 28, 1993, there was another hearing of the treason suits filed against MKO. Comrade Orishabemi led a massive crowd in Abuja for this purpose. This time, soldiers rounded up the protesters and rained bullets on them. He took in 16 bullets for loyalty and agitation for democracy.
Immediately the election was annulled by the former president, which is Ibrahim Babangida, who stood on the street, fighting here and there. It was a really battle. It was a really battle. 1993, 94, 95, 96, 97. Even more than Boko Haram that we are shouting today. Because anybody that experienced that year that I mentioned, so we know that it's a really seriously battle. But we thank God today. Although the owner of junta have gone, have been killed by former Edo State, General Absalom, and the Kudi, his wife, was assassinated. We are giving us arrest for 3 weeks because then MK is already out for declaring himself as the president of Nigeria. After Abacha have promised that MK will be declared a handover to him. So later, the man now changed his mind. July 14 in Abuja, I lead the rally, a mass protest in Abuja. No place you ask yourself, they'll get you. The case was postponed July 28. So that July 28, I was shot with 6 bullets. You know, after the bullet was hit me, the soldier man tried to rush me again, to get me there finally. But God helped me and saved me. Immediately the bullet hit me, I started running again.
Comrade Tony Okonlawon is another person who gave his life for the emancipation of the country. He has had 12 surgeries for democracy.
I happened to be a student of Obafemi Awolowo University thereafter. That was 1998. So that was the year MK Abiola died. So the struggle still continues as at then. So the Nigerian students held a rally, particularly Obafemi Awolowo University Students Union. So we moved, we even printed banner. It was tagged a peaceful rally to protest the death of Chief MK Abiola. So during the rally, the police were involved. So they were even the one leading. We had lots of procession. Over 15,000 students were moving along that Mife-Ilesha road. So getting to a point, I don't know what happened. The police just turned back at us and started started opening fire at us sporadically like that. I was one of those that was shot then. So while in my pool of blood, they were still shooting, and so on like that. So one of my colleagues too, Abayomi Igbekoyi, was shot. One other, Murita Lapopola, was shot. We had others that bullet just pierced their shirts, arm, and so on like that. I spent a year at the hospital, so that was the day I went back on campus. And before my discharge, I've had about 4 to 5 surgeries. But till date, I've had about 10 to 12.
Comrade Abiodun Mustafa had also lost a limb to the struggle. After the annulment of the June 12 election, Comrade Mustafa and his other colleagues in the Campaign for Democracy group took to the streets in a peaceful demonstration, but they were also welcomed with bullets.
Actually, I was a member of a CD, Campaign for Democracy. So in 1983, when General Babangida was announced June 12, so our organization was fallout. But we need to get our mandate from the federal government. Actually, we moved out with a lot of people, making a peaceful rally. From there, those soldiers came and to come and fire us on the road where we are protesting for the struggle. After we are moving on the road, so we are getting shot. I'm getting shot from the right leg. 500 people die instantly. So actually from there they took me to hospital, come back, so from there they amputated the leg. What happened that very day is that, when we are making the rally, everybody are moving on the road, shouting on that we need our mandate, we need our mandate, we need our mandate. From there we see a soldier from our back and in front also. We just see them shooting. They are not shooting gun, no. They are shooting an armor tank. And the helicopter is rolling in our head. So nowhere for anybody to move. Some people are not ready to come out again because some people are afraid. Since 1993, I'm always moving out in any way. You understand me? To know that this thing that I did, I know the reason I did it for. There's one thing I want to appeal to the federal government and the Lagos State government. We are the first team of this nation. We need the support of the government. We need support because we don't have a lot of something that we have.
There are hundreds of ordinary Nigerians like Orishagbemi, Okonlawo, and Mustafa who are carrying the scars of June 12 struggle, and even many more who lost their lives. But there are no record of them. Neither has the country honored them. The impact of the sacrifices, as seldom mentioned in these unsung heroes, deserve all the accolades. While there's a need for these unsung heroes to be compensated and equally involved in the governance of the country, their heroic deeds will forever be remembered beyond today's memorable designation.